Up tonight at 6:30, abolish slavery in Colorado. That's the message a group wants you to vote on come November.
It's not the first time voters have seen this on their ballot in your election watch tonight. News 5's Allison Zimmerman joins us in studio explaining the history behind this question. Allison.
Rob and Elizabeth, 2 years ago, this question was on your ballot, and many people said the way it was written was confusing. They weren't sure if yes meant they didn't want slavery in Colorado or if a no vote did that. This time around, the question is worded like this. Shall there be an amendment to the Colorado Constitution that prohibits slavery and involuntary servitude as punishment for a crime and thereby prohibits slavery and involuntary servitude in all circumstances? Colorado Springs founder General William Palmer was a known abolitionist.
Like anybody who goes to war, he had to make a decision about what his values were, and he chose that he abhorred slavery more than he did war.
One of the first juries in El Paso County included an African-American man.
From day one, African Americans were here in Colorado Springs.
But as parts of Colorado history demonstrate an adamant opposition to slavery, hundreds of years later, this line is still in the Colorado Constitution.
There was no slavery in Colorado. Colorado became a territory in 1861, so just as the Civil War was breaking out.
And decades later, the group Abolish Slavery Colorado wants an amendment to pass this November to remove that part of the Constitution.
And I found out 4 years ago, that it was still in there. And I just kind of blinked and I said, what?
According to the group, many states took parts of the U.S. Constitution while creating their own.
Colorado, one of the things that was moved over was this iteration of the 13th Amendment.
A similar question made it onto the ballot a couple of years ago, but concern came up over how it could impact prisoner work programs with the text involuntary servitude.
The reality is that work in prisons is accomplished in a voluntary capacity. There's all kinds of ways that works.
And organizers say the wording of this question made it confusing for voters. Currently, there's not a registered group opposing this question. Lawmakers put the question on the ballot again this year with unanimous support.
I think in 2018, the shock of 2016 has worn off in terms of the amendment not passing, and everybody's on board and very hopeful and very willing to do what it takes to see that this language is removed.
With new wording and full support of the legislature, the group behind the question is hoping it's enough to pass. Since this is a constitutional amendment, it would need 55% of voters to pass. In 2016, this measure failed by less than 1%. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado, Allison Zimmerman, News 5.
Allison, thanks.